who's here in attendance tonight. She's Miss Teenage Southwestern Ontario 2018. Her name is Tia Lynn McCann. She's a grade 11 student at Tecumseh Vista Academy. This past June, she was crowned Miss Teenage Southwestern Ontario 2018 and represented Ontario at the Miss Teenage Canada pageant, which was held in Toronto in August. As her platform, she has chosen to partner with the CAS to help raise the awareness of the need for foster and adoptive homes in the Windsor-Essex County area. She is also passionate about giving back to her own Tecumseh community by volunteering on the Tecumseh Youth Advisory Council, as well as being the secretary of the Tecumseh Community Policing Committee at the Tecumseh OPP Detachment. It is my honor at this time to introduce to you Tia Lynn McCann. Big round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tia Lynn McCann. Tonight I want to talk about the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child." For those of you who are parents, do you remember when your children had challenging behaviors such as violent temper tantrums, peeling wallpaper, punching holes in walls, getting suspended from school because they decided to put a kid head first in the garbage pail, or simply a child just trying to run away from home? Tonight I also want to talk about second chances. My story starts when I was 6 months old and taken away from my birth family and placed in a foster home along with my brother, who at the time was 3 years old. During our time in care, my brother and I went through more than 5 homes in 3 years. He's not in the room, so I can speak freely. I think it is fair to assume that it must have been all my brother's fault that we moved so much due to his crazy behaviors. I am the angel of the family. My adoptive parents' original plan was to adopt one boy between the ages of 6 to 8, so they could give their 10-year-old birth son a brother. When the social worker met with my adoptive parents to tell them that they had found a boy who was the perfect match, they got a big surprise. CAS was going to give them a good deal. If they took the one boy, they get 2 girls for free. Imagine that, 3 kids for the price of 1. After much praying, they decided that they would adopt all 3 of us. You might be wondering, where did the 3rd child come from? While my brother and I were in care, my birth mom had another baby girl, who was also taken into care. When we were adopted, I was 3.5 years old, my sister was 2.5, and my brother was 6. My adoptive mom believed that she would have smooth sailing with my sister and I as we were little and should be no trouble. She expected my brother to be a handful, and a handful he sure was. He got suspended 7 times in grade 1. In a recent visit to CAS, I was introduced to one of the social workers that helped my mom learn new parenting strategies. Drew looked at me, trying to remember who I was. And then she said, "You're the instigator with the 4-sibling group." I guess I did fool my adoptive mom. She should have known that with beauty comes trouble. My parents were in for more than they bargained for. However, they believe that they owe their parenting success to the fact that they were surrounded by so many people who walked this journey with them. They truly believe that it does take a village to raise a child. Along their way, there was social workers, principals, teachers, psychologists, neighbors, community policing officers, friends and family who saw potential in each of us, despite our horrible behaviors, and worked hard to show us that they believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. There are children in our community that need to be loved, cared, and kept safe. In Windsor-Essex County, there are 470 children in care with CAS. Children come into care for different reasons, and each child deserves a safe home to thrive and to be loved. Today, we have 165 foster homes, while 5 years ago, we had 243 foster homes, which is a decrease of 78 homes. Because of the shortage of foster homes, 42 children were placed outside of our region. This evening is an example of the quote, "It takes a village to raise a child." Local police forces and businesses have partnered with CAS to raise funds to provide programs for children in their care, such as homework help, tutoring, mentoring, summer camps, Christmas programs, and scholarships for college and university. My siblings and I were lucky because with the behaviors we had, it would have been easy to just look at us as bad kids who will not become anything. Kids in care who are screaming, punching holes in walls, or tearing wallpaper are kids who are scared, desperate for love, patience, and understanding. You don't know who they are destined to become, and after you take away the layers of pain, you will find a child who has so much potential in growing into a successful adult. The programs that will be funded with this event may change a child's life. They may meet a mentor or develop confidence in math or get an education. These programs may give a child their second chance at a better life. I was an instigator, as Drew called me, and today I'm a young woman growing into a confident pageant girl who is trying to make a difference in her community, in Canada, and in the lives of children just like myself, so they can rewrite their story as I rewrote mine. My brother is now 18 and studying at My brother is now 18 and studying at St. Clair College in the Protection, Security, and Investigation program in the hopes of one day becoming a police officer. My sister is turning 15 in 8 days and is working on becoming a better wrestler. We were given second chances and have been blessed to being raised in a village of loving people who believed in us. Thank you for being a part of that village. As I end, I want to leave with you my motto, which was written by Karl Barth. Although no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Thank you.